picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see it.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores.
All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? But they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak for the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus. Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I know how to cook without the bag.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. It's taken to the 26. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
We're talking about that motherfucking burrito for the motherfucking ball.
He's going to loft one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out.
Someone put the chicken on.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-7.
Talking about 10 minutes. Nigga been gone the whole 45.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, he definitely has something to do. He had to slide out.
The man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go on the ground.
Oh, shit. I done slapped on this nigga.
And they'll get this well past midfield before they stop just before the 35. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
All right, here we go.
Good run there. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And then look him up. See what he got the offer.
Here on first down. He's going to air one out. And he's got him. It's caught.
Let's see what he got the offer.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
What's his name? Matthew Hurt?
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Say he a walking bucket. That's what it say right here now. Say he a walking bucket.
Now for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
He looked like a goal.
Connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown.
Slow ass set shot. Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That shot slow as hell.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
That's what they're going to have to be, because shooting out the dribble, that shit getting smacked.
Offense heads back onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry
No,
about
I ain't
that.
too far to help. Coach K
Normally,
need to find something else.
preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This
I
has
ain't
to be a
finished.
drive that gets
He
a
ain't doing
touchdown.
nothing
So if
sight.
you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials,
He
anything
yanking
you
that
can use
bitch. I ain't
to
gonna
get
catch this
yourself
shit
back
that
into it.
bitch.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick
Definitely
first down.
yanking that motherfucker.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the
Give me another.
secondary, has really
I
been
need something better.
contesting
Who
about
else?
every
Who else
throw
to
in this
commit it
first
to?
half.
I need somebody better.
A good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Off the play
He ain't
fake,
doing
he'll
shit.
look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 1:57 to go in this first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll drop the throw. James has got it. Complete.
Give me one. Just give me one name. I'll lift him up.
48-yard line.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created
Boogie
equal.
Ellis.
Everything was right. Got the
See what he
completion,
talking about.
but he's not one of the more dynamic
He
guys
sound
in the
like
league.
he got it.
So even
Boogie
though he
Ellis dropped
caught it,
36,
couldn't turn
but
it
the
into
people
much more.
twins go for
Second and
54.
5 after the 5-yard
My
completion
God.
on first down.
3-19.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard
Say he a problem.
line. Only 3 yards on
They
the
say
catch.
he a
It's
problem,
third
cuz.
down.
Let's see what's to it real quick.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and
Let's
he
see what
goes
these highlights
down.
looking like, man. Let's see what's to you, boy. They say you a problem.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Oh, yeah, Boogie. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Boogie. Okay, Boogie with the hoodie.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy
Oh,
man here in
man.
this
Boogie
first half
jacking
as
in
he
people's
gets it
face
away.
like that from D.
Now
Man,
the
Boogie
Saints
out here like a
offense, they
real
get
life
ready to go
sniper.
back to work here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys will set up
fuck with
shop
Boogie.
at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Got a little slow,
When
man.
I
Slow.
saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pride.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Trotty. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense.
Come on, Monty.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6.
Has he made a pyramid now?
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half.
Yeah,
you do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there in the first down completion.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top pass catches the ball, right?
Stands.
Come on, let's go. You already found the place. Dang, missed it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Dang it.
I mean, technically, like, see?
Incomplete. 16 seconds now.
Yeah, I know.
I know our advantage.
We're supposed to be coming by at 7 good time.
That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. This play just didn't look right.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, the spin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to
When they play
now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. Now whistles and a timeout with 3
we got
seconds
Kings
left in
tonight.
the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Nigga, they probably finna be, nigga, listen, the stage finna be out. They probably finna go 8 shit on stage. Like, I'm definitely tuned in for that shit, because that shit finna be lit.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna stand it up.
First here to begin the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
We
Nice
do.
first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any
Tell one of the
adjustments
kids
that
to
might
some
be
noodles.
made defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints just continue to roll.
Man, I'm telling you, I left the crib.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more.
She playing my biker?
Get them out. I like to start the lights on. That's my idea.
You chill out. I'm my best friend. Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the
Well,
second
you
half,
number
you're
what?
really
2 to
scripting
who?
more like 8
Because
to
are you
10.
trying to hoop
Kind of
still?
a starter
No, you
or an
playing
opener,
Smith
whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
He'll look to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the
I don't
ball
know
like
what
we saw
Bacon
there.
is
I don't know,
doing.
the rhythm seems off. This is taken at the 18. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right.
Get back on,
As
though.
the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And the Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, my God.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are pouring it on. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play.
That's the
only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Point after, right
Oh,
down
I've
the
been
middle,
playing this game
and that
sometimes.
will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm saying, like, my receivers, I got some fast-ass wide receivers. I got 98 speed wide receiver, 97 speed, 95. Shit, on the prime is. Man, we deep off in the season.
And that's become too
He was a
familiar
rookie.
of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up
Scoop him up now, you know what I'm saying?
Baseball, when the
Work
pitcher
him
gets
up
a
now.
base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's
Got
getting.
that nigga, when I got him, he was like a, I want to say he was like an 80 overall when I got him. I remember when I drafted him or whatever. He a motherfucking 90.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great.
Let me see, he a 90. He a 95. He a 95. The running back, I traded for the running back. He was an 82 overall when I traded for him. He a 92 right now. Wide receivers overall 93, 91, 92. I got some wheels at wide receiver. I got to replace them, boy. 97 speed, 98 speed, 94 speed, 95 speed. I got to replace that, bro. Like, how you replace that?
Penetration as they stuff that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A really good pickup
All right, so
of
you know what
28
time.
yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Naser.
Backfield, down he goes. Folded one chair.
Cut that shit out.
The offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Now let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Ooh, shit.
That's Stone. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And Howland Sink was the quarterback in the center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Check. Set.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long.
What's wrong with Pete?
Time before I run out. Dress up a little bit, so make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about it. He's dead ass.
The field comes New Orleans. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
MJ, get out of my kitchen. Go in your room.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling
Now I got to the point I stopped retweeting mugs who be tagging me
in order to bring this one home.
And they like selling accounts and shit.
Formation here defensively.
I don't need to. Sometimes they catch me and I slip up and retweet it for the most part.
Set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
I don't even, I got low-key to calm down with the middleman and shit. I don't need middleman. Every time they hit me up from the middleman,
yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in.
I got that shit.
Close to the goal line at the
no notification. Well, all the way I can see this shit is if I check this. No notifications come to me. There ain't no way. My phone is not finna be jumping like a trap out.
But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank.
I used to do that shit when I was still out here in these streets and shit.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense,
you know what I'm
saying? Let's get in the end zone this time.
I'm late to catch me in.
You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but now,
super toe.
Nah, I just don't like this. I just don't like my phone blowing up here. I'm in a group text message with my brother now, and if they get to texting too much, boy, I mute that shit. I'm telling you, boy, not blow my phone up, bro.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
Fuck you blowing my line, fuck,
situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus."
I get 0 fucks about selling fucking Fortnite account, bro. Fuck up.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page.
This nigga Yaden sent me a fucking party over. But I didn't show no recognition for that shit. But I ain't even acknowledge that shit.
Where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Room here to run. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Missed.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Saints just continue to roll. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
RJ, who are did you get interviews from?
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Blazers, Wizards.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
I forgot the other team.
Did you do something wrong in your interviews or something?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Was you nervous?
Nervous? I mean, the very first one, yeah,
in
but
the end zone. And no run back here.
Basically
This will be a
questions,
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him?
Try again next year.
Front combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That throw good for
Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I do think it should be a combine, but I think it should be invite only. I think it should be invite only.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Depending on your performance through MPBA and WR,
Now let's go. Whodat.
should get you an invite. So.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
I ain't getting trolled, bro.
Listen, I quit playing that bitch. You better ask about I played. I stopped playing. I wouldn't even load niggas time frame they playing, bro.
Time for back to finish it off on EA Sports.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get in this pro-am, bro. I'm not playing with them boys. Got me bent, bro. I'm not setting myself up like that.
Saints football as we get you reset.
You take everything.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
You think everything can be smooth, you know what I'm saying? You hear, oh, we got this one on the team. So I'm like, all right, yeah, all right, bug over here. You finna be straight, you feel me? You finna be straight, you feel me? Boy, they throw that whole bag. Wow, no part of that. Good.
All year long, you know they trust him with the football.
Now they'll run it on the
entire game.
And
That's good. Definitely good.
And yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No.
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's yelling it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game.
Or you mess around and match up against your pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be the worst.
And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that.
One of us got to take this head. Which one of us got the better team, though?
Side complete. That's James. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
Yeah, it was this year. Last
year
year.
With a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules.
I think Combine this year was on rookie.
Sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Definitely green. No problem.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
Once I figured out the right shot to use, it was over. On normal, not quick. Smack him, smack him, smack him, smack him.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got
take out my kitchen. What you got in your hand?
Here in the final stages.
Stay out my kitchen.
Stop, baby.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, look at the juke. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to slither by. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard.